Gloomhaven's catching.
Gloomhaven's
Just
catching
outside
up,
the
dude.
top 10.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many hours of Gloomhaven you played?
82.3.
All right. Hey, we're live. It's on the Stick After Dark. I'm Joe Drilling.
What's up, Joe?
I won't contest that
That's
fact.
it.
Thank you. With me at this time is Mike Ailes. Who's the other... The screen on the left is me, the screen on the right is him, and also joining us, Mr. Eric Allen.
What's up, buddy?
Not much.
I am
Punch
ready
those
to
guys, punch
rumble.
We will.
should-
Mr.
you should
Alex
punch-
Rio.
You should
Hello.
you should punch those outs.
Yes, I
Might
plan
need
to.
might need to leave at some point, so don't get too used to my sultry voice.
Oh, damn.
I'll try not to get attached.
And
Okay.
Mr. Kurt Adam.
I am punchy.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Is that because you were up till like 3:30 playing?
Oh, I saw
Gloomhaven
you guys
Yeah.
playing Gloomhaven last night and almost jumped on, but I feel like you guys are always trying to coordinate when
Dude,
you're playing that, so
That's,
Get
yeah.
Gloomhaven, dude. We'll hack the game and get you in there as a 5th player.
I was too busy playing fights in tight spaces.
I was too busy playing a dumb game that sucks. Yeah, dude, that's cool. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Joe, I like that you put
Well-
your last initial in just in case there's
It's only-
someone else to confuse you with on this cartridge.
It's only a dumb game that
I
sucks
may-
in comparison to the game we were playing, which is great.
Right.
And
Well, the game I was playing didn't have me relying on Anthony to do anything, so I think I won.
Actually, that's smart, and now that you put it that way, you were right.
Hey,
I retract
remember when
everything.
he made all those rocks and then moved one out of the way so that we lost the choke point that he built, and then
Yeah.
almost got us killed by bears.
Yeah.
That's great.
So
Yeah, he wrecked like 3 people's turn in one go. It's good.
Oh, why is my view so blurry for you?
because you're
Discord screen share sucks.
well, it only shares at 720.
Yeah. Guess what I pay the big nitro bucks for?
So Mike has
Hey,
minimized
so I guess
their
we have a-
application. Sit tight.
Oops. Well,
I
I
love Anthony.
not minimized it. It's right there. So hey, we're here for a reason, right? We are gathered here
Yeah.
together,
To
etc.
get through this thing called life. Electric
Yeah.
word
The
life, that
union
means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm going to tell you,
Of a
there's
man.
something else. Punch out. Super punch out in this case.
Correct. Joe and I have decided that it is time to finally face our demons and beat Super Punch Out.
Try to beat Super Punch Out.
I'd say, given what time it is at this point, I'm not entirely sure that's going to happen today, but I can see this being like a little bit of a recurring series as we take
Well,
it to the Bruiser Bros.
I believe we both practiced up to the special circuit. Is that correct?
Yes, I have not played the special circuit in some months.
Yeah, I have not played the special. I fought Narcissus Prince, and he beat me, and that was when I put the game down.
And presumably neither of us has ever beaten both of the Bruiser Bros.
I have never beaten the Bruiser Bros. That's correct.
I had beaten a Bruiser Bro.
I don't know that I've ever beaten a Bruiser Bro, honestly. I played Mike Tyson's Punch Out a lot more than I played this one. Like, not even just, like, when I was a kid, but, like, distributed throughout my entire life. I vastly prefer the NES Punch Out to this game. But I do like this game, and so that's we should
We're
just
not
get to it.
100% agreed on that
We can talk about it while we play it. I think we should get to it.
Let's hash it out. All right,
Especially
let's fight.
since, like, we can definitely talk while we kick the shit out of Gabby J. For sure.
Gabby J.
Would you say,
Yay.
is it appropriate to say that being said, let's get right into it? Is that appropriate to say?
No, that being said, let's get ready to rumble.
Yes.
Man, you guys are never going to make it as YouTubers.
I've seen what happens to YouTubers. Ever
Yeah,
heard
man,
of
they
the
get
Lucky
drunk
Carter?
on fame.
Not so lucky.
So back in the day, when I used to like practice the Nintendo Power speedrunning thing and beat a bunch of their times, the Narcissus Prince was easily my least favorite fight in the whole game because it's
Yeah, he
one of the
sucks.
few
Pain.
fights that has like no way to do it really fast. Like most of the people in the game, you can beat in like 6 to 15 seconds if you do the right combo of punches. But Narcissus Prince always takes time, including the Bruiser Brothers. Like there's ways to knock them out,
Very quickly.
like 15 or 20 seconds. Yeah.
I mean, Narcissus Prince also sucks, which is, I think, a pretty important distinction to make.
Yeah, Narcissus Prince sucks. Hikikigero also sucks. while we're on the subject.
Yeah, and kind of a long fight in my experience, but I don't know all the tricks. I don't know all the tricks in this game. I played this game casually a whole bunch, and I like it a lot. This is my favorite Punch-Out.
In my practice run, last week or whatever, a week and a half ago, the one that I actually, honestly, the fighter I had the most trouble with was fucking Mad Clown.
Huh?
He does that bullshit.
Juggalos will always give you a hard time.
Well, he does this bullshit. You'll see it. But
He
he does
sprays
this.
Fago in your face.
That's right.
And talks about the Dark Carnival.
He does this bullshit
Always drinking
feint
Fago.
thing. Like he feints one direction and then the punch is like a backhand, and it tricked me more than it should have. But it's just like by the time you get to that point in the game, like you're warmed up on like what the tells are for a punch, and his is like the opposite of what you've been conditioned to expect, right? So it's like you're thinking that when he feints to one side, that's where the punch is going to come from, and then it comes from the other direction, and you're like, fuck, you know.
You gotta remind yourself, no, this one's the opposite.
Well, right. But it's hard because you've been playing for almost three
Yeah.
full circuits, and you're so used to it being one way instead of another.
The Tico becomes Piston Hurricane. I got a really good second knockout on Bear Hugger. He came back up with just enough energy to take one super punch for his last down.
Oh, he just stayed down in his second knockdown for me, fortunately. Yeah, this is not a race, by the way. Mike and I have raced games before. This is not a race. This is just
You're just holding
Just-
If you
hands.
say so, Joe.
Just playing.
You're just
just playing.
You're just holding hands and
That's
doing
right.
the end of.
I mean, it's a support club.
That's right. It's a support club. Because Mike texted
you
me and
drive
he was
off the
like,
cliff together.
yeah, right. It's like the end of Thelma and Louise. Mike texted me and was like, I think I'm going to like, you know, whatever, have a go at Super Punch-Out. I was like, dude, I should also have a go at Super Punch-Out. It's been a minute, so. We decided we were going to do that. One of us is going to get fucked up when
Alright.
we get to like Super Macho Man or Mr. Sandman anyway.
There's a very strong
you guys-
chance I don't beat Super Macho Man on my first attempt. And you do have to get like a perfect circuit if you want to advance to the next one.
Wow.
So if you get knocked down once, you got to restart the series of fights
Okay.
again.
Harsh, but
I'm
unfair.
watching the speed run. This dude beat Gabby J in 6 seconds, Bear Hugger in 13, Piston Hurricane in just under 6, and Ball Bull
6
in about
seconds.
9.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Well, like I said, it's because there's like very specific combos of punches that they can't counter, and then you can build your super gauge up and like knock them down in one hit 3 times and just win.
Right.
Or a lot of times they'll stay down on the second knockdown if you do it fast enough.
Stay down, fucker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. That's 2-second knockdowns. I'm surprised that I'm getting. Maybe I've unlocked the specific combos and didn't even realize it.
So, this is the reason that I like this game more than original Punch-Out, is that there actually is a way to play this game aggressively, whereas in normal Punch-Out, it's pretty much always just like counter block, punch, like counter attack.
It is after a certain point. The early fights you can be pretty
Yeah.
aggressive in Mike Tyson's
Yeah.
Punch-Out.
This whole game can be played that way because they all have holes in their defense. You just have to know where to look and how to find them,
I just messed up 2 consecutive bull charges.
or just memorize the pattern.
If he bull charges me again, I may have to replay this circuit.
Off to a good start.
I don't. Does this game have the flash? Is the tell?
I just
don't
lost
think
because
so.
I mistimed his uppercuts. Wow. Harsh.
Well, his one uppercut is like what? Like
It's an instant
50
knockdown.
Health, right?
No, the bull charge is an instant knockdown, and he got me with it twice, and then I just messed up because I normally never get to the end of that fight and see his little.
Yeah. Well, you just said uppercut, so I thought.
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
I thought you meant-
timing.
Well, this is not a very auspicious start to my quest here.
Well, as I said, it's not
It's
a
okay.
race. It's not a race.
Right. It's a support, not a race. Yeah.
So
We're here for
one
you,
of the
Mike.
reasons I got motivated to play this game is because I finally bought myself a cartridge of this, which entailed going to the ass end of this island into a neighborhood that apparently is known for gang violence. And I was like, well, I'm going in the middle of the day, and my girlfriend was like, yeah, they've been shootings in the middle of the day. It's like, oh.
Mike, did you have to kill someone to get the super punch out?
He didn't have to.
I
No,
mistimed
I
one
was
bull
there.
charge, Mike. I mistimed one, so you're not alone.
When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Kill.
I did not have to kill anyone, but I was offered a copy of Earthworm Jim, so I did feel like my life was in danger.
They're doing like a new Earthworm Jim thing.
They are.
Great.
Ewok, be quiet.
Wonderful.
But it doesn't involve
dare you. No.
that he who shall not be named.
Oh,
So.
great. So now it can just be a crappy game without a crappy creator.
I think it's a TV
Earthworm
show.
Jim.
Yeah.
No, it's a game. There's a new game. It
Is it
was
a
like-
game?
Yeah, it was like one of the exclusives, quote unquote, for the Intellivision Amico.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
right.
this is something different. It
Thing
was
that
just
doesn't
announced the other
exist.
day. That thing doesn't exist, and we're not. Yeah.
Well, apparently it's only a timed exclusive, anyways. So
Listen, Earthworm Jim, not a great game, but has a lot of personality. You know.
Yeah.
I think
It
the
says
first
groovy.
the first one's pretty fun.
It's eh.
I actually think the second one is a better.
I think the
game than
second
first
one's. Yeah.
because the second one doesn't have the awful bathysphere level, which and
Which
it also
one has
doesn't have,
Jim as a blind cave salamander?
Second one.
Second
That's
one.
the second one.
That's the second
Yeah.
one. That's the good one. At the end, you play the game show.
The second one. Yeah. The second one's a little better. Although the second one has those parts where you're trying to bounce the puppies off the marshmallow.
Is that? I was just gonna
Might
ask,
know.
which
Well, the
one do you
audio
have to bounce the
is-
puppy?
Bounce the puppy off the marshmallow.
Yeah. But see the one with Max the dog kind of sucks in the first one too, 'cause it's like that weird escort mission thing in the first game. Anyways, I don't. The bathysphere level has always been his favorite. And all of the Earthworm Gyms. I know both those games were way too long, and the levels are all way too long. But
And it has crappy
Earthworm
controls.
Jim is best experienced with level skip modes.
It's best experience maybe watching someone else play it so that you can just appreciate the zany
Yeah,
stuff and fun art with it.
crazy art and fun writing.
Fight!
So Joe, I'm assuming you're playing on your original Super Nintendo?
I'm playing on my Super NT.
Oh, your Super NT. Okay, fair enough.
My Super NES is neither of my real Super NESs is hooked up.
Fight!
We were counting Super Nintendos today, and I got up to 7 in my house.
Knockout!
That includes your SNES Mini and both.
That
of your
includes
Misters,
that includes a
though.
lot of things. Yeah, it includes
I
a lot
have.
of
I think I have 2 actual Super Nintendos at this point, plus my Super NT plus a Mister.
You can't count a Mister as a Super Nintendo. Get out of my house. That.
That was Mike
What I'm-
doing that. You know.
I have 2 actual Super Nintendos, 1 Super Famicom, 1 mini Super Nintendo, 1 Super NT, and 2 Misters. So,
Alright. The Misters.
and I'm currently playing this game.
Misters is
The
emulation.
two misters is a missers.
I mean, the
Right.
Mini is also emulation. You know.
I say the
Can't plug
Misters
a
are less.
Super Nintendo cartridge into that.
Direct chance!
Two misters doesn't make a right.
And this is, by the way, this is a rip of the cartridge that I bought that I'm playing on.
Nice.
Of course.
Sadly, it did not come with a lot of save data. I was kind of hoping there'd be other like people's names on there that I could kind of compare myself against.
So did you? So what are you playing on, Mike? You said that's a
I'm
rip
playing
of
on the
your-
Mister,
You were playing the Mister. One of your Misters.
one of the Misters.
Mister.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And this is Mister. Where's your third one? The baby Mister.
Don't tempt me, Alex.
This emulation is just right.
I'm sad that it looks so blurry on the stream because it looks great for me.
I want to
My
know which
CRT
emulation
computer.
is too cold. That's what I want to see.
Retro
That's a
Arch.
Scorpio.
I think I know what the one that's too hot would look like. It would just be a black screen because it wouldn't work. But I want to know what the.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't.
Fight!
I wonder if you punch early on the bull charge, I wonder if he hits faster.
Don't know.
My
Maybe.
God.
I mean, if you
Because
miss the
I
punch,
missed-
you always take it,
I
right?
missed time, but he hits immediately if you miss time, I think. Well, that was pretty fucked. I messed up every chance I had to stop the bull charge, but at least I won the circuit this time.
Good job. I just put down Dragon Chan. So
Dragon
Oh,
Chan.
wow, this guy did
Right.
Narcissus Prince in like under 13 seconds.
what's the
So
fucking
there's a way.
secret to doing Narcissus Prince in under 13 seconds? Because
I don't know.
I fucking
like
hate
the
that guy.
specific combination of punches. Looks like he's doing a lot of body punches.
Well, you have to do a lot of body punches, right? Because you can't punch the face until he gets mad.
he's super protective of his face, so he's almost impossible to hit.
That's like his
Really?
gimmick, is that you have to wait until a certain moment of the fight when you can do face punches, and then he gets really mad.
Really, a guy named Narcissus doesn't want you to touch his face.
Weird.
Bob
Weird.
Charlie! Ooh. I also like that the racial stereotypes in this game are more confusingly racist than in the first game.
Yeah, they're a little more fun, a little less offensive.
Like, they're still super stereotyped, but yeah.
I mean, the
can-
best one is still the Wii version where Glass Joe has like
Croissants
baguettes
fly
fly
out
off
of
of
it.
him when you
Yes.
punch him. Yeah.
I need to play that game again. The only time I ever played that was it was like one of the last games I ever rented, and I remember finding it extremely hard.
Did you get
Okay,
to the
good news,
championship
guys.
matches? Because that's where it gets like.
Well, I mean, I got as far as I could in like a half, like 5 or 6 hours of playing. I definitely faced some of the fighters again. I feel like there was a Sandman bout. I think maybe the second time you faced him, and I thought it was incredibly difficult. Right, because Glass Joe comes back and he's got like a headgear,
He's got headgear,
protector on.
and King Hippo has a
A
manhole
gun.
cover over his belly.
No, I like Alex's take better. Alright, Bob Charlie's down.
Punch Glass Joe, and he's like, call an ambulance, but not for me. And he pulls out a gun, and shoots your wife.
All right, let's watch this dude beat Rick Bruiser in 11 seconds and Nick Bruiser in 9 seconds.
9
Jesus.
seconds.
Mass
Nine.
muscle
Wow.
down for the
Nine.
count.
Let's watch Zallard do it blindfolded.
Yeah, no shit.
Which
I mean, he probably does it the same way.
No,
Narcissus
he
Prince-
has to use the strats that are more safe and like because he's blindfolded. He does everything with like buffering strats, where he just mashes the buttons a certain amount of time, and he knows that his attack will come out a certain
Right,
amount
in
of
a
time later.
certain way. Yeah, that's right.
So it's not necessarily the fastest technique.
Yeah. Does
But
Zallard
it's
also?
the
Does
one that
Zallard
works-
have both world records, or is?
I don't know if he has the world records, but I know that he's done all the Punch Out games blindfolded. I want to say, except maybe arcade.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's nuts.
I want to see somebody do the arm wrestling
my-
game blindfolded.
Did you just stop jumping, Dragon Champ?
He's such a fucker with
No.
that.
I forgot how his kicks work, and I ate one or two of them to the face, which didn't go great.
Looks like in this speed run, like Narcissus Prince is the third longest behind Macho Man.
Yeah, but each one's like 15 seconds, you said.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Oh damn! I thought Sandman was gonna
Most
stay
of these,
down on the
most of
first
these,
knockdown.
most of
on
these
that one.
times aren't that much longer than like the Super Nintendo or the Nintendo Power times that I practiced when I was a kid.
And I don't want to be the speedrun geek, but the Summoning Salt video on the different individual speedruns of the first Punch Out
Oh, Grant
NES.
Tyson's Punch Out, yeah.
Yeah, that is an incredible video with lots of twists and turns. There's this guy who used to have all the records named Matt Turk, and he had all these times, but he had no video proof or anything because it was like, I don't know, 1998 or something like that. But everyone agreed that he must really have done it because he just knew everything there was to know about the game, and like whenever he put down a strategy, it turns out that it would like actually work. And it took people decades, I think, to beat all of his times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He just did a video on the Wii Sports world records, and I just could not
Yes.
be bothered to watch the whole thing. Like, I got partway through it, and I was like, oh, okay. Like,
I think this is just like not quite a fetish, but like it's just a pet project of his because he did a whole one on the Wii Sports Resort golf mode.
Yeah.
Oh, he got me with the spit.
This video is an oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Down with the spitness.
Sandman, down.
Knockout.
Get wrecked, Sandman.
Got him.
Got him. Right on.
So he knocked you down once then?
He knocked me down once. He was not a piece of cake.
But it wasn't too close either.
You guys are both doing pretty well here.
Well, I'm making up for last time. If I get a good Macho Man, then I'll be happy.
Yeah, same. I think Aaron Ryan's about to be a pain in my ass, though.
He's just a pain all the time.
Well, if you can keep knocking him down out of his clinch, like, he's easy, but you have to, like, get the timing right to keep doing
Yeah,
that.
that's a tough one. Otherwise, you just use the fast punches on him, and at least he won't do that.
Right.
Which I guess would be the safe way of doing it.
World Circuit. It's bullshit that you don't get to watch your guy jog behind Doc Lewis in front of the Statue of Liberty in this one. It's nonsense.
Aaron Ryan.
Here's one thing that I will say. Whatever you think about which game is better, I feel like there's no denying that the music in NES Punch-Out is better than Super Punch-Out.
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's like 2 songs, but they're both good. I guess this game also only has about 2 songs.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean the box music in this is definitely anywhere near. I don't even know what it is offhand, honestly. Definitely not iconic in the way that the one from the first game is.
I mean, you could, if you turn on the audio on the stream, my game is playing audio, so you can hear it, but it's not, it's fine. It's not.
And it gets the job done, but yeah, it's not a great classic.
Sit down, mullet head.
Also, the bits where you get to do like the really fast punches in this game are so satisfying when you get the flashing gloves.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I like that there's a variety of super punches.
Also, the parts in the original Punch-Out where you run out of stamina just suck.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when Masked Muscle gives you the poison mist in this one, pretty much, right?
Yeah, but that's not that hard to avoid. I messed it up one time. Alright, well, there you go. Sandman, like a chump, hey.
I get it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shit.
Alright, time to see if I got what it takes to be a...
Pokemon Master?
To be the best
Yes.
there ever was.
Bow now now. You know the rest.
Sit the fuck down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight.
Hey.
There you go.
Irishman.
On the last one, I got it.
Knockout.
Got the timing on the clinch on the last knockdown.
Got him.
Whatever. It works. Got the job done. Damn, you had a fast Sandman there, Mike.
Yeah.
Yep.
he whipped-
Sandman went down real hard.
This
So
once
hard.
done. Once you get the kind of weird timing on his things down, he's actually pretty easy.
Which one, Sandman?
Yeah.
And
actually,
Go.
I
fucking
always
hate Ikki
thought
Kigero.
Bald Bull is like way harder than Sandman, even though Bald Bull just
Yeah.
has the one thing.
Well, it's just that Bald Bulls is like Feast or Famine. Uh-oh, I got him mad. I messed up the clinch. So it's not like a huge deal, but... Oh, right. We're getting to the point of the game where some of the punches can only be dodged in one direction, or counterattacked from one direction. Okay, that's good. I always like getting Aaron Ryan with the big punch when you know you're going to knock him down with it.
Yes. Absolutely.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Also, I finally learned between him and Piston Honda which one starts with a high punch and which one starts with a low punch.
Oh, fucking Willow Smith bullshit from Heike Kigero.
Slow. guy's low. The other guy's high. Is that right?
Piston Honda starts high and Aaron Ryan starts low.
Piston Hurricane.
1, 2,
Whatever.
3, 4. I
Yeah, it's an important distinction.
fight.
One's a Japanese stereotype. One's a Cuban stereotype.
Think so? Alright.
I don't know. He's not. Piston Hurricane actually isn't really a stereotype at all. Yeah, sit the fuck down. Yes! Thought that hair whip bullshit was gonna get me, but no, not this time. Piece of cake.
Yeah, he's from Havana, Cuba.
He doesn't do anything that's like stereotypically Cuban, though, right? Aside from his name being Hurricane,
like,
I guess.
I mean, what would that
Doesn't
be? Like, wear a
Smoke
pork pie
cigar and
hat?
Call you comrade or whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't talk about socialized medicine?
Talks about how much
Not
he
as much
loves
as you-
Desi Arnaz. I don't know.
Sure.
Oh, mad clown. Let's see if that practice session helped me out any, and if I remember how to get by this asshole.
Uh-oh.
Fight.
I wish I could figure out how to consistently disrupt Tiki Kagero's dance. Every once in a while it works out and just like, hey, free hits.
And like Punch Out, like Mr. Punch Out, like the boy, he's so ugly.
1,
Boy!
3.
I don't know what his name is. This, like your guy.
He doesn't have a name in this one.
I know.
Not Little Mac in this one?
No, he's not supposed to be Little Mac in this one.
Okay.
He's Super Mac. That's why it's
Let's
Super
be
Punch Out.
honest. Great tragedy is that Pizza Pasta never came back.
Never. Yeah, I was only in the arcade.
Is he in the
version.
arcade?
3, 4.
Is the arcade Punch Out good?
It's like this one, but not as good.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta Google the Pizza Pasta.
You can get that on the Switch, right?
Yeah, I think it ends. I think Super Punch Out arcade and regular Punch Out. Oh, this fucking juggling bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm up to Mad Clown as well.
And I just got TKO'd by him, so there we go.
Well, now you have to make the decision of, do you want to practice this fight and Macho Man, or do you want to just start your circuit over?
Oh, because you can't make this special circuit without.
You gotta win-win-win. You have to have perfect. You have to have
You can't lose at
4
all.
and 0 records in all the previous circuits to get the special circuit.
Ugh. Well, I'm gonna.
Mad clown.
I don't want to get back to this asshole and get knocked out again immediately, so I'm gonna just try to. Ah, that fucking backhand.
Donkey Kong is apparently in the 2009
He
Punch
is.
Out.
He's the hidden boss.
Yeah.
Apparently, I never fought him, but apparently he's super fucking hard.
I mean, yeah, I would imagine fighting a giant monkey would be fucking hard.
Let's say human beings probably shouldn't do that. Actually,
Yeah.
Fight gorillas? Probably not. God, I hate this guy so much.
1, 2, 3, 4. I
You can attack as many as 6 times in a single set.
The fact that Pizza Pasta doesn't look more like Death Boy Arcade is also.
Horse shit.
Very
Alright.
strict timing.
knockout.
He doesn't wear boots.
Okay, here's an
and
important.
neither do I really.
An important punch-out question: vodka Drunkinski or soda Popinski?
I mean, Vodka Drunkinski makes more sense in terms of like the stereotyping they're going for, but since I like didn't realize he was Vodka Drunkinski until like years and years after I'd been playing that game a lot, he'll always be Soda Popinski to me.
Soda Popinski is like funnier to me.
Popinski better, and like Vodka Drinkinski is extremely offensive.
God damn.
Oh, I just barely remembered in time.
1, 2, 3.
Pizza Pasta is the funniest one though.
Pizza Pasta is really good. I didn't know about that until today. As a 50%
Alright,
Italian
down on Macho Man.
human being, I love that Pizza Pasta is like a guy.
It's just what's if we're making Italian boxing, what's some Italian stuff? Pizza? Pasta? Okay, we're
That's
done.
it.
Let's move
We're
on.
done.
Yeah.
His name's Pee-Pee, everyone. Pizza pasta. Let's go.
Have I mentioned that I fucking hate Mad Clown?
It might have come up
Pretty
once or
good.
twice.
Second down
Fucking-
on Macho Man.
I know everybody has their own stumbling blocks in these games. You know what the best thing about Mad Clown is that his checkerboard texture doesn't like move. He's
It's like a
the-
background layer.
It's like
Oh,
the striped shirt
TKO.
salesman from Monkey Island. It's one of my favorite. It's like one of my favorite weird video game tricks. I wonder that has to show up in some other things, but those are the two most notable examples, I think. I can't remember that dude's name. The salesman from Monkey Island.
Something Stan? Spinal Stan? Is Spinal
Yes,
Stan?
Stan something.
I think it's Smiling Stan. Alright.
Stan Man.
Is that actually his name?
Yeah.
It sounds like something from Monkey Island.
Oh, he did the thing where he throws you to the side. That's rough. Alright, here we go.
He sucks.
1, 2, 3.
Narcissus Prince.
Fight.
But yeah, it's one of those
I'm
things
very
that
happy that I got first try Macho Man to kind of make up for my embarrassment from losing the first circuit earlier. Alright, I can't punch this guy's face.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, when he does a little teleporty thing, he's gonna punch high. I guess the one nice thing about being on the last circuit is I don't really care if I lose a fight because I'm not trying to get like a perfect record.
1. Fight.
Fucking juggling bullshit.
Ah,
Sit the fuck down,
I
clown.
pressed up, but I dodged sideways. It's gonna take me a second to relearn Narcissus Prince.
He's a pain in the ass, man.
Yeah, he
He's like
sucks.
my least favorite fight in this whole game.
Yeah, but I also don't really even
So
remember
annoying.
what you're supposed to do. Oh, it's when he does the big uppercut at you that you have time to punch him in the face.
Then you can punch him in the face, yeah, and then he gets
Flustered.
starts making mistakes.
Oh, or if you block his 3 high shots. Okay. That also works. Alright, we're making
Well, I'm
some
gonna have to
headway.
do this circuit over again, but I do want to see if I can get first touch Macho Man.
Super Macho Man.
Hi, Ewok.
Worth the
Can I
practice just so you can relearn the tell on his around the world punch or whatever
His
it's called.
Yeah, that. His corkscrew punch or whatever. Yeah, that thing sucks. Well,
1, 2, 3.
I think my ideal punch-out game would have like most of this roster and this art, like the art from this game and the super punch thing. But I really like the 3-round structure from the first game.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like
I like
taking a
Yeah,
breather
when
in
they-
between and
yeah, and they show you the character portraits with like battle damage on them and stuff like that.
and they say silly shit.
Advertisements for the Nintendo Fun
Nintendo
Club
Fun
or whatever. Yeah, I love all that stuff.
Join the Nintendo Fun Club today, Mac. I got fucking TKO'd by Macho Man super fast.
Nice.
I guess
It's
at this
hard.
point you'd have to fight Mad Clown again, so maybe you should just
Well, I only have 2 lives left, so I'm gonna do. No, I'm sorry. I have 1
Practice.
life left now, so I'm
Can-
just gonna
Practice.
practice.
Can you fight him again right away, or do you have to fight Mad Clown?
No, but as long as you have a life, which is better. That's the thing I do like more than Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Is if you lose a fight in Mike Tyson's Punch Out, you get sent down a fight.
Right.
Okay, I thought that happened in this game too.
No.
Hey, Narcissus Prince is down, and Peppy 219.
It's not bad.
I would not rule out trying to finish the original Punch Out 2 at some point. Now that I have the means to play with no lag.
Have you never beaten Mike Tyson?
I've never beaten Mike Tyson. I never owned that game.
I think that game's the best game.
Really?
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I actually agree. I think that game's easier than this game. That might also be because I played more of it. So
1, 2, 3.
I've played more. I mean, so the thing is that like because once you learn how to do a lot of the fights in this game, there's like they go from like hard to super easy pretty fast. But like learning how to beat like Dragon Chan or
Boy Carlo.
yeah, like I was gonna say the dude Mike's fighting, or even like fucking Masked Muscle. The first few times you fight him can be a complete nightmare.
That
I would
dude's
say-
got a stick. How is he a boxer?
I mean, he's an old man.
Oh,
Take the old
okay.
man's walking stick away.
Yeah, if he's
Yes.
gonna hit me with it. Absolutely.
Can't walk, you can't box. Get out of the ring. Oh, that's very
I
ableist.
mean,
should
also
say
this
that.
is a boxing game where like 5 people try and kick you.
yeah, one person whips you with their hair, one guy kicks you. Like,
3.
Wow.
There's
I'd
a guy that
forgotten.
spits it on you a bunch of times. And then headbutts you after he spits in your eye. I mean,
Dude, boxing's fucked up.
I mean, there are definitely ways to get away with headbutting someone in a boxing match.
are there MMA leagues where it's okay to spit on people in your hair?
Yeah, Ultimate Fighter.
I mean,
Do they used to
no,
do that?
it's definitely
They used
not.
to do
I
that.
say they're used to only in the early days of MMA of the UFC. The only rules were no pinching, no biting, and then they added no fish hooking. Yeah, no pinching, no pinching and no biting, and then they added no
I
fish
gotta say,
hooking.
I have to say, I would probably have banned fish hooking before pinching, but that's just me.
What's fish hooking?
It's where
Yeah.
you put your
Stick
thumb
your
in
fucking
someone's
finger in
mouth and fucking
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
push back.
Oh, and then you fish
That
hook.
sucks.
Okay.
What about eye stuff?
Eye stuff. I think eye stuff and fish hooking was banned at the same time, but it took a long time to ban shit like low blows. Like if you watch some of those old UFC fights, you'll see dudes just like hammer on a guy's balls until he submits. Like it's fucked up.
In their old ones, didn't they also, like, if they knocked a guy down, they would just beat on his face until he was a mess?
Well, the ref could always
Yeah.
stop it, but like, I mean, yes, that was
But back
definitely
then,
a
they
thing.
wouldn't stop it. Right, they would. Whereas today, once somebody's helpless, they instantly stop it. But back then, they didn't always do that.
Yeah,
We watched Planes, Trains, and Automobiles today, and the scene where Steve Martin gets picked up by his nutsack is that holds up. Let me tell you, that whole movie actually holds up pretty well, except for the gay panic stuff in the hotel room. That's a little, but everything else is still good.
You know what else is a thing that like is good and from like 30 or more years ago, but doesn't hold up quite well?
What's that?
Literally, like every
Everything.
comedy thing. You're like, oh, I remember this. I watched this a ton when I was a kid, and then like you're like, oh, here's a gay joke, and it's like, oh.
Yep. No, but I mean, here's the thing. Like, compared to a lot of other stuff from that era,
Yeah.
like that movie is like 95% okay, which is a pretty good hit rate.
Yeah. Definitely there's stuff. It's just like one of those things where it's like the older I get, anytime I'm like, I'm gonna rewatch that thing I like, and I'm like, great. You know, I don't remember that, but there it is, you know.
I really hope a fish called Wanda isn't racist or gross.
I
haven't seen that, no, yeah.
That's one that I really want to still be okay.
There's a lot of Kevin Kline calling what's his face an R word. I'm pretty sure, right?
Oh, is there?
Making fun of his stutter and stuff, but he's supposed to be an asshole, so I think so.
He makes fun of his stutter a lot. There's definitely Ken's coming to kill me.
3, 4,
But he's supposed to be a bad person, so I don't know. Sometimes, whatever.
I don't remember Boy Carlo being such a brick wall.
Listen,
He
man,
sucks,
you're-
dude. He sucks too. The whole special circuit sucks, basically.
I guess so. His game is good and mostly easy and fun until then, and then it's just like,
You
hey,
have to practice.
nice balls you got. Be a shame something happened to him.
You have to. You just have to enter the code to start there, so you can just practice that.
I mean,
Well, once you've saved your
game.
game there,
Yeah.
once you've made it there and saved your game, you can just go back to it whenever.
That's a good point, though. I should make sure that I save my RAM state on my Mister.
Yeah, I
Do
have.
this while my
I was
fighter
doing-
picks his teeth off the ground.
Alright, I'm doing this on my Super NT, but I did my practice run on my Switch in handheld mode while I was watching the Packer game, and it was. I've save stated it like right at the start of the special circuit. Is Kurt literally sleeping and snoring into his microphone?
You may need to mute him.
I can do that.
I was gonna say Eric has the power.
Hey, Kikigero!
I think the answer is yes.
Or I could just kick him. I don't know if I could mute him from the whole call, but I could kick him out.
You should be able to. Mute
Oh no, it's super mute. I think it's better if I kick him out, because then if he shows back up, he can reconnect.
Yeah.
Just put something in the chat. Be like, "Hey, Kurt, you fell asleep, dude." So
But
he
well,
doesn't-
because if
he'll
he's
wonder-
muted, then he doesn't know he's muted, but if I kick him from the chat, then
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, like I said, we were up super late last night.
Yeah, I wasn't even up as late as you guys were, and my sleep was all messed up. So I woke up at like 6 something in the morning, and I was like, what's... and I like was awake for an hour, and then I like was able to fall back asleep.
I slept until about.
Oh my god, I knocked him
8:45.
down.
I got
I
knocked
knocked
down
the 80-year-old
by.
man down.
I got knocked down by
And then I
Hiki
had-
Kagero.
And then I had
Mickey
to
Kagero is unpredictable. I often get knocked down once in that fight.
pack and do dishes, and then I drove for 4 hours up to Cranberry Lake. So
Oh yeah, how's the
Even the
Adirondacks?
lake is filled with cranberry?
even the lake it's a Thanksgiving lake. That's why we came.
Wow.
It's the Thanksgiving capital of the world. Yes. The woods are full of turkeys, and the lake is full of cranberries.
You don't need to cook, you just go outside. It's great.
Yeah. Nature just
That-
throws it in your face.
They call it Thanksgiving Town. All are welcome. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
Hey,
the
what's
last
I got
up
time
knocked
over
out by
there?
Hiki Kagero. Clearly, my game's off as well because
It's a less successful sequel to The Nightmare Before Christmas. Instead of Halloween Town, it's Thanksgiving Town.
The rivers are made of gravy.
Uh-huh.
That's all I got.
And there's no cats in America.
Hey, Kikigero!
There's just so few of Hoy Carlo's attacks that you get to counterattack properly. Alright, I finally beat him once. We'll be back
Whoa,
here
that
soon, I
dude's
think.
so ugly. Oh my god. What are you doing, man?
Ooh, Hiki Kagero?
No, this dude. He's like one of the lion dudes. He's wearing like a weird robot suit, but it looks dumb. Whatever.
I-
I guess he likes it. More power to him.
Why in a robot suit?
Alright, Rick Bruiser.
I don't know, but he found a way.
Nature always finds a way.
Yep. Materia on me? What a fool I am.
Left unchecked, dinosaurs will always find a way to fuck, and lions will always find a way to get themselves into a robot suit.
I can't really argue with that. That's true. We know that. That's known.
Right.
scientific fact.
Oh no, he did the... What? Okay. This is so confusing and stressful. I knocked him down, though.
Nice.
Yeah, you're doing
Good
good.
job.
1, 2,
I mean, I've won this fight a bunch of times in my life. It's the one after it that always destroys me. Right,
just
I forget
like
that he
the way
comes
he-
back from...
Kicks his elbows and stuff is just super weird.
3, 4,
I guess both of the Bruiser Bros do the thing where they literally bruise your boxing gloves. Hey, alright. 2 knockdowns.
I believe in you, Mike.
This guy, I think, is actually easier than Hoy Carlo.
Yeah, he's not so bad.
piece of cake.
Ugh.
I also think they're like that's one of the things that I don't like about this game in particular is that the two bosses are super boring and they're both the same guy. Like,
I appreciate that they're fictional and never abuse their wives.
I suppose.
Okay.
Got a point there.
Yeah, they've never been
Oh.
convicted of rape, so
Now I understand what's happening.
they
I was
got,
like, what
they
the
got that going for them.
I was like, where the hell did that come from? And then I remembered the other game in the series. It's like, oh.
I don't know.
All
They're
right,
still-
I
they're
just-
better
Let me
than-
ask you a question. How many
They're not-
times did the boss of Super Punch-Out fight Ip Man? Donnie Yen is Ip Man. None. That's
None.
what
You're
I
right.
thought.
Alex, you're right. Okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Hey, Alex, I
All
just
right,
wanted to
yeah.
congratulate you for bringing this whole thing back around to Thanksgiving by bringing up Yip Yam.
Yep.
All right.
Let's take a moment to talk about what we're thankful for. And I, of course, am thankful for Donnie Yen in Ip Man 3.
I mean, I'm thankful for Donnie Yen in all the Ip Man movies.
I still think that the number of yam jokes in that was like one of the high watermarks from the history of podcasting, honestly.
Yeah.
That
No, we
or
made
was
a-
it that or the number of candy references in the guy?
I was gonna say that Candy Companion.
Yeah,
Those are the
those
best
are
things
two-
we've ever done, and we just need to accept that and move on. Like that, we've been on the downward slope since then. You know, that's it. There's no way around it.
No, not we, the internet.
Loser
Podcast.
number.
We
oh,
is
Jesus.
as in like humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loser number 2 going about as well as I expected.
Punches are fast.
Yeah, and fucking hard. He hits like a Mack truck.
You just gotta slow down a little bit. Like you're dodging, just like randomly hitting buttons.
That's because I don't know his patterns. I mean, I'm gonna have to play this fight a few times to have any idea what's
Yeah.
going on.
God damn.
I knew that was a bad thing.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh well. I'm gonna have to get good at Hoy Carlo if I want to have a chance to practice this fight.
Get good, scrub. You know what I mean?
Fucking fuck you.
Hey, fuck you. This guy.
Not you, Alex. I mean, also you, but like not.
Not for this reason.
Yeah, not.
There's a way to avoid his glove bruise attack, I think. It's just really hard to time.
Shit, that looks good. 300,000. Come on, man, be cool.
Oh, come on.
The crazy thing is that this game came out like before the Klitschko brothers were a thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they weren't. They hadn't been champion yet, but I feel like they might have been boxing.
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up, but I think they were like a 2000 thing. I'm trying to think
I
of.
feel like Vladimir's career was pretty fucking long. Like he was definitely boxing in the 2000s, but he.
Hey, I knocked him down once. Just never hit them in the face, apparently. Oh.
Vladimir Klitschko was in the '96 Olympics.
Oh, so
fuck was that?
what about is Vitaly's the older one though, isn't he? Or is he?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out right now.
What do I do with
This
that?
was
happens?
this game was 93, 94.
Yeah, he's a couple of years. It's like looks like he's 5 years older. But he didn't start boxing until '96 either. So
Huh, okay.
What?
So this was
What?
before then.
What? What do you do when that happens?
1, 2,
Think of God and
I guess
pray.
you have to. I guess you gotta dodge the body blow and then block the jab.
I really like my Fire Emblem reference.
I don't like Fire Emblem. Now's not
Fuck
the
you.
time.
How dare you? Sorry, that escalated
I
really
also
quickly.
don't like Fire Emblem.
No, I know. We've been over this before. Nobody here likes Fire Emblem except me. It's fine.
I mean, Eric liked that crossover game with Persona that was about pop idols or whatever.
I
Yeah,
like
that's true.
everything about the Fire Emblem games except for the strategy part of it, which is a problem.
So,
I
like, the whole
part of
game?
it.
So you like the bit where you have paper dolls and you push them together until they make babies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the best part. He's right.
I theoretically like all, but I just like I always beat her out on the tactical side of it because it always ends up.
I'm
kind
surprisingly
of,
bad at the tactical part in those games.
Listen, you just need to put some heavy header guys up front and then some ranged guys in the back, and then you just roll around with a death ball. And you always win, unless the other team
If
gets
you
one
get-
of
wait,
the
you-
bad guys hits you, you lose a character, basically.
You have critter units in Fire Emblem? Nobody told me that.
Oh yeah, you didn't know?
No.
Dude.
Well, that's you have to. There were boxing brothers in the 30s or the 40s called the Fulmer brothers. But
I've been through those all one time. What's the secret to getting a fast Narcissus Prince fight?
I don't have to look it up.
Punch him.
I am.
So, like, the
Or-
dude in the speed run managed to make him mad within the first few seconds of the fight.
Well.
Who's here?
Somebody. Kurt, maybe?
Kurt's back.
1, 2,
What's up, Chris?
Oh!
You doing okay, bud?
It's extremely satisfying sound he makes when you knock
Okay,
him
good.
down.
God.
Well, that was twice as fast as my first attempt.
5,
Okay.
fight!
Okay, I'm starting to get annoyed.
Can't imagine why. And you're not even fighting Hoy Carlo. This guy sucks.
Fight! Aaron Ryan! Fight!
Whew, got him down one time at least.
Jump.
1, 2, 3, 4! Fight!
Alright, what's the most, what do you guys think is your like, most satisfying punch-out fight?
1, 2, 3!
That's a good question. I like the Super Macho Man fight in this game a lot. Because it's really tense. You gotta make sure he doesn't get you with the roundhouse or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I feel like Sandman and Mike Tyson's Punch Out is pretty... Like, especially once you stun him and he makes that stupid face where you punch him in the gut a bunch of times. It's pretty good.
I like Bald Bull a lot when I can actually hit the bull
Yeah.
charge, which apparently today is not the day for that.
They gave him an extremely satisfying facial expression when you hit the bull charge and knock him out.
Well, and for me, it's not consistent enough that I can get it every time, so it's always kind of exciting when I pull it off.
Well, I just set a new
Oh, it's
record
like-
on Aaron Ryan after fighting him for the fifth fucking time, so I'll take that as a win, I guess.
Listen, when you're like 8 years old and you figure out the trick to beating Don Flamenco,
Fight!
Pretty good.
Left, right, left, right.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
left,
the first
right, left,
time.
right. Yeah.
First time. I think when I first figured out that you can just get like farm infinite star punches from Great Tiger, that was pretty satisfying. And then just like wait until like build up 3 and then hit all 3 of them and then just do it again like, until he's knocked out. Oh my god. I got hair whipped. Yes,
I
again.
believe we called that getting nay-nayed.
Fight!
No. First he whips, then he nay-nays.
Right, but you got hit by the nay-nay.
No, I got hit by the whip. That's what.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I'm mistaken. Yes. Well, listen, don't get hit,
I
okay?
just got hit by the whip again. This is your fault, Alex.
1, 2,
Yeah, it's my fault. You're the one who doesn't know fucking left from right over here. Fucking shit, man. Get your act together.
Cream.
Back to
Put
bruiser
some
number
sugar
1 over here.
Put some sugar in them and put them on a piece of pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving.
1,
Oh shit! I don't know why I thought that was the 3rd knockdown on this asshole.
fight!
And I could really go with some pumpkin pie. Stop talking about pumpkin pie.
Hey,
Oh,
listen,
that sucked.
pretty goddamn good looking pumpkin pie in the fridge in this house right now. So I'm gonna drive you 4 hours to have some.
The tide is turning. I liked where the tide was before.
Fight!
This is a crimson tide, crimson with your blood.
No. Accurate. Alright, we're both down to our last knockout. Sure, give him back full health. Why not?
I mean,
Oh, eat shit!
Knockout!
get your gloves up, Joe. Come on. Protect your neck.
Okay, well I missed.
Well, I also got to protect the bread basket, Eric.
Man.
I mean, come on. How disappointed
Mike.
would Gorilla Monsoon be if I didn't protect my
Oh.
bread basket?
That was so close. One bad hit away from losing that one.
Yeah.
Alright, I have
Bullshit.
maximum opportunities
Wow.
to lose to
Hey, hey, arrow!
Bruiser
Wow.
the Senior.
That was as close as you could have come to losing that fight.
Yep. Nick Bruiser. I wish I could nick him. Can barely make a dent.
Aaron
I
Ryan!
get it.
But I'm bummed.
Fight!
Ba-dum-bum.
Oh, what? Damn it! Gotta be super ready for that jumping punch.
That's why he's champ, man. No tells. No weaknesses.
I do kind of like that his tell is that he stops moving for a second,
Mhm.
at least for most of his attacks.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Really enjoy the posture too.
Fight!
Like the posing in the corner and stuff.
Like the whole cricking his neck thing. Oh, I forgot that when he does the jumping punch, you have to block high after that. Okay, this is the part where I have no idea what to do, but I think it's where you need to dodge and then block high.
I should be watching your thing on Discord.
Or on youtube.com/OnStickTV.
Well, I am. No, I'm watching it there, but the delay is such that I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I see.
You know?
Oh, I missed my chance. Almost got both
The
my
other way out of
blows.
that one might be to counter punch and not block, try and block everything.
Piece of cake!
Maybe?
Because he does have windows where you can, like, hit him. you go, Joe.
Oh, Aaron Ryan hasn't been a problem. I've
Okay, well that
this is
time
like the fourth or fifth time I beat his ass.
That time I managed to block a couple of his punches, but then I missed the cycle and got knocked down. Don't even try.
His whole character is that he's just
There
a
you go.
dude that good at boxing.
1, 2, 3.
He's just a good about punching people.
Fight!
Boys, we made one of the best games ever, and it was just about punching people.
Huh?
You need to educate yourself on classic video game reviews, Alex.
Are you sure about that? Is that something I need to do? That's something I need to
absolutely.
invest a lot of my time in.
1, 2,
Well, just the 4 minutes or whatever that it takes to watch this video.
That still might be my favorite, like, televised review of a video game ever.
Was it on television?
It was on Scottish television.
Doesn't sound like it's Scottish television.
Does this ever end?
Yeah, you were doing that weird Indian accent. So
knockout.
Yeah.
Got
Did
it.
you say that weird Indian accent?
Yeah, that's what that was, right?
Yeah, that's definitely what I was doing.
it
I
was
know.
An offensive short circuit style Indian accent.
Right.
I knocked him down a time.
Oh yeah, shorts.
Fisher
What a-
Stevens and
Fisher
Brown
Stevens.
Face. Yeah.
I was about to say Steven Fisher, but no, it's Fisher Steven. You are correct.
How
Speaking
dare
of
you.
comedies that haven't aged well,
Yeah, well,
I mean that movie not good at the time, really.
one thing I think about me and a friend of mine, we have this. There's that old. It's from The Man Show, if you can remember that. There's a
Oh, boy.
sketch. There was a sketch where
Did
it was
everything
a series.
Forget it. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, no problem. There was a series of sketches where Jimmy Kimmel was Carl Malone, so in blackface.
Boy.
And
It's tough.
it's tough, but one of the things is one of the sketches is about how, quote, soup is good food, and except for when, quote, it's got computer virus in it, and like that was between me and my friend, that was like a lot of like, it's a very stupid, the running joke is that it's like Karl Malone doing PSAs, but it's all the dumbest shit that you can imagine that doesn't make any sense and is weird. And they're pretty funny, but it's like, but obviously now it's hard to, you can't go back to it because it's like, oh, there's Jimmy Kimmel in blackface, like, hey, whoops. Yeah.
I think it's well, I don't know.
Does your soup taste like ash? With or without computer viruses?
Yes. But anyway, the reason why I mention that is because anytime I see soup, pretty much, I'll think of that. And it comes up pretty often. It's just one of those
I mean,
things, it's
soup
like
is a
locked
pretty
in.
regular occurrence in most people's lives.
That's what I'm
True.
saying, man.
Fight!
Pretty much anytime I see it, I think about how like soup is good food, unless it's swimming around with computer virus. That's right.
What was the? Jesus Christ!
It's really dumb. I like dumb shit.
What was
Leave
the
me alone.
80s? What was the 80s robot movie with the little robots?
batteries not included.
Batteries not included. Yeah. See, I was always more.
Oh, I figured it
We
out!
were a batteries not included house and not a short circuit house. So
I just really like the bit where they're in short circuit, where
seen
there's like
any
a
of those.
party, and they got one of the robots going around offering food, and it says coffee, tea, cheese whiz.
1, 2, 3.
They give cheese whiz.
Fight!
Jesus
I like that.
Christ.
When it comes to little robots saying things, my favorite is in The Fifth Element, where the bartender guy,
You want
the
some
bartender
more?
you want some more? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then he just shakes his head. That's like, yeah, incredible.
Yeah, that's very good.
I mean, that movie's incredible. We all know it.
We all
Everyone
know it.
knows it.
Yeah, yeah.
Brad Bird wrote the screenplay for Batteries Not Included.
Wow, I definitely did not know that.
Me neither. Holy shit.
Oh my.
Isn't he like a sex pest now?
Was he?
Bradford?
I didn't hear it.
Thought-
No, the guy John Lasseter was a sex pest.
Arg.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track of who's a sex pest, isn't it?
Fair.
Everyone, as it turns out, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what the other day I said something about like, oh, so then somebody said something about like Blizzard or like something, you know, and I was like, oh no, it was about Riot, and I was like, hey, this is bullshit. They're just trying to cover it up, blah blah blah. Oh, it was about the Riot fighting game, and the League of Legends like fighting game that they're making, and I was like, this is bullshit. They're just trying to cover up that like all these sex pest allegations and blah blah blah, and this and that. And I was like, but also like the company that's doing this isn't Riot. It's like a company that Riot bought, so maybe it's okay. And I was like, I don't know. It's hard to keep track of like who to be mad at. Like,
Well, Activision is. It's easy to keep track of that one.
That's easy to capture. Yeah, exactly. That one is.
The problem is the companies you should actually be mad at are like the oil and gas companies, and like the ones that are actually destroying the fucking planet that we live on. Like for as bad as all the shit Blizzard it's not like in the same category of evil as some of that other shit.
I mean, I don't know. Like ignoring rape allegations is pretty bad. I guess it's not like gonna cause the
pretty
world
bad,
to end, but like I don't know that I necessarily need to
a handful.
stratify
It's
those
bad
things.
It's bad for a handful of people, whereas destroying the environment is bad for everyone. So,
Here's the thing: is
but
that
we,
like
we need gas and oil, and we don't need video games. So
we can be mad about like multiple things. Though. Like those are not independent.
No, it's fine.
Like, yeah,
I know, but also we spend a lot of time talking about the Blizzard thing, and we're pretty much gave up on the other stuff. Kind of a bummer.
I mean, that's because
I
we're
mean,
like a
that's a
bunch of
bigger-
idiots who play video games on the internet, so we talk about video game shit. We can. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
the timing on that is so brutal.
You can do it, Mike. I believe in you.
I finally figured out what to do if I avoid the jumping punch, but Jesus, if you make the wrong call on that, you can't recover, and then you're just done. You're done.
I don't listen. I'm really glad that finally the heat is on Bobby Kotick, not just like the subordinates at Blizzard and stuff like that. Because that dude like needs to go.
yeah, he's needed. It's one of those things where like now all the allegations and stuff are coming out, and I'm like, I thought we knew all this years ago.
Yeah,
I mean, we certainly suspected it
for like a decade. Yeah,
It's one of those things too. Like when a few years ago that Michael
That's the same
Jackson
thing.
documentary came out, and everyone was like,
Yeah.
I can't believe Michael Jackson did all this. I was like, bro, when I was like 7, all this shit
Norm
was just out
Macdonald
in
was
public.
making jokes about this on Saturday Night Live in 1994.
Yeah, it's like we all
Yeah.
knew this forever ago. Like, what? Why is everybody surprised now? It's the same. It's just like as I get
Out of
older.
it. There was that nice British guy that talked everybody out of it. Plus, people just wanted to like Michael Jackson. So
Well,
it's
that's
not hard.
definitely true.
Well,
But
isn't
it's just like-
that documentary is about those dudes who made those allegations when you were like 7, isn't it?
I
Isn't
don't
that the
No,
same-
no. There's that like interview documentary by that British guy with the
Fucking
really
hate this.
pleasing accent. He talks about how nice Michael Jackson is. You don't remember that? That was like
maybe.
like in the late 90s or something.
Well, right, but I'm
like
the one that Alex is talking about though. where it's
Michael,
like
he
there
just
was,
wants to please all the children.
right,
That guy.
Right. But I'm talking the one that Alex is talking about, where he's like, all of a sudden everybody was mad again, and I knew since we were 7 or whatever. I'm saying, isn't that documentary, the recent one, Finding Neverland or whatever, isn't that about the kids who?
Right.
I don't know, actually, to be honest.
That's I don't know. Whatever.
I fall
Just
into that
the
thing the
answer
last
is
6
just
fucking
listen to-
times he's done it. It sucks so bad. I guess no one can
The
tell what
answer
I'm
is-
dying to.
Just listen to the Weird Al parodies because I think Weird Al is too cool. So you can listen to Eat It and what's the other one?
Fat.
Yeah, Fat. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, as of now, there have not been any allegations against Weird Al that I'm aware of.
I hope
The
not.
allegation that he's awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's that one. Is that really an allegation? Allegedly. Oh, that...
1, 2, 3. Fight!
Joe reacts and then I watch to see what happened. Oh man, yeah, you need an extra beat.
Well, he did that. He does the little feint, right? Like he's gonna do the hurricane punch, but then he fakes you out. Who gets up on one?
Fight!
Oh man, second knockdown on
Nice.
Nick Bruiser.
Come on,
Please
Mike,
tell him he
do it.
doesn't have anything else.
Mike's gonna beat this fucking game, and I won't have even cleared the fucking world circuit.
I mean, to be fair, Mike's like been doing his like Twitch training exercises for
Ugh.
the last.
Well,
year
if it makes you
and
feel any better, Joe, I just got to start the circuit over again a second time.
a half again. That
Beat
jump
Boy Carlo for a
brutal.
third time.
Well, I don't know.
should
I don't
just-
know that Kaizo skills necessarily translate to Punch Out.
I am used
Let's
to
just, like,
games being very hard at least.
Yeah, Twitch muscle stuff. I can barely play platformers at all anymore. It's pretty ugly. I picked up They Always Run. And it's just like not going great for me.
Yeah, how is that? Aside from
I don't know.
not going great for you.
I suck so awful at it that I don't even know. I have not been playing games like that very much.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
here's a bit of news that you might be
Stuff
interested in.
So that's fine.
Ah.
What's up?
Well, sorry, I thought you were done for a second, but in the world of Kaizo, there is allegedly a new Kaizo game made by Matty Thorson, the creator of Celeste,
Oh, that's cool.
and it allegedly stars Sonic the Hedgehog and is super weird
Oh, I'm out.
and filled with all kind of strange stuff.
My love of Celeste and Matty Thorson is immediately canceled out by my just complete disdain for all
Sonic
Sonic
the
the
Hedgehog.
Hedgehog related things. So
And one thing that I did see was a level where there's these kind of like weird passive-aggressive text boxes, and at some point they get mad at you and think you're not having fun. So then they pull out the Doom chain gun, and you spend the rest of the level running away from the Doom chain gun as it
well,
traces
now
a
maybe I'm
reticle on the
back in.
screen.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's not even a Kaizo game. Like that's just a weird ROM hack.
Yeah.
I think you should look up some footage from this, Eric. You'd probably get a kick out of it.
Yeah, no, that sounds dope. For sure. But I feel like once you've like removed that much of the Mario, it's hard to call it a Kaizo game.
Fight!
It's like more like Cat Mario. Or
You'll have to take that up with Morsel, whose modus operandi is Mario without the Mario. What if we made this game as unlike Mario as it could possibly be? I should check out some footage of They Always Run. It sounds interesting.
I played it on stream during the demo, the Steam preview week in summer or whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Pretty good. I don't know, I'm like neck deep in Pathfinder, so I just don't have I gotta kill all these demons. There's all these demons everywhere. I have a dinosaur that I can ride.
You can think you're gonna need that to kill the demons.
I do. I just got some armor for my Triceratops. So he's looking pretty fucking good now.
He's already armored.
Now he's
like,
extra.
Like the whole deal.
what if you put more armor?
I guess that sounds good in theory.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Fight!
I have armor in myself called the Ram. Those give you like an extra D6 of damage every time I charge at somebody.
Did you hit him with your head?
Yeah, because I like hit him with my spear and then also my body.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know if that carries when I'm riding the dinosaur or not.
Yeah, it should. You'd want it to. God. Fuck off.
Yeah, I got Hoy Carlo with a series of fast jabs to the face. I didn't think he was going to get up. He was just lying on the ground twitching. All right, he's down. How's it going over there, Joe?
Just lost the Super Macho Man again.
He's a very macho man. Got a lot of mach.
Joe D was snapped into a Slim Jim.
I have a feeling I'm going to exhaust my lives next time I get to Nick Bruiser, and then it'll be...
I was going to say, how long are we going to keep beating our heads against this collective wall? I guess not this particular wall, because now I'm fighting Aaron Ryan again, and I'll beat him again, because at this point he's more of an annoyance than anything.
Oh, dang. That was a really bad combination of moves. Rick Bruise.
One, two, three, four. Fight!
Oh, my. I'm not even going to beat Rick this time.
No. Yeah, there's definitely a certain point where you just hit a wall. You just go and sleep on it, and then...
Knockout!
Piece of cake.
Pizza cake.
Ah. Every time he does that, I think I can get him in the gut. I cannot. What does that guy's laugh sound like?
Who? Rick Bruiser? Nick Bruiser?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the other thing that the NES game has better laughs.
Isn't it just the Ganon laugh?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm a
extremely
snooty
good.
Frenchman.
French waiter?
I was gonna say, yeah, that was more like a French stereotype.
That's the laugh sounds like, man. I'm telling you.
More like Return of Gaston. Get it?
I did.
One, two,
That was a little better.
three, four. Fight!
I don't think I've ever locked down Nick Bruiser twice without using save states in the fight, so the fact that I was able to do that is good.
Little victory.
We call that a peeb. You want them peebs.
One, two, three, four.
Alright. One more to go on this guy, I think. Oh, I can get like all his fucking health back.
Mike, how much do you know about Wilderness?
Wildermyth? Well, I saw you doing some. It seemed interesting. The one where you're like procedurally generating stories
Fight!
and
Yeah.
tactically battling turns.
I know, I'm sticking on my system games.
That might not be a bad choice.
Yeah. It's a lot less intimidating than Divinity.
Knockout!
Takes maybe 10 hours to finish one of the campaigns.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Okay. All right. We get our last round of attempts on Nick Bruiser.
Also, I want other people to play it because that might be my game of the year. So
Really?
Wow.
Which one?
I don't.
Wilderness. Let's say, didn't Divinity come out years ago?
We played Divinity last year.
Yeah, Divinity 2 came out like 2017, I think. But yeah, we played it last year. And by played it last year, we played it like all of like. It stretched from like April until like the following December, January.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight!
Alright, I didn't get TKO'd by that stupid lunge punch, but I also didn't get a chance to counterattack. The glove was all
Was it
bruised up.
another love DK by any chance?
I don't have the neurons for your CeeLo jokes.
1, 2,
It's not a
3, 4.
Eh,
It's a Teddy Pendergrass.
maybe
Listen, we
Further
don't talk
proof that
about
Mike doesn't have the neurons for
We
it
don't
right
talk.
now.
We don't talk about CeeLo in this house anymore.
Did CeeLo do something?
Yeah, he's like a shitty guy.
Oh, cool.
I got knocked out by his fucking balls.
I'm surprised you guys
Not
hadn't
knocked
heard
out,
that.
knocked down.
Fight!
I was gonna say I thought I had heard something about that, but as Alex was saying earlier, it's hard to keep track these days.
Well, I will see. You guys don't have the long. Like I was a big fan of Goody Mob and also Gnarls Barkley. Like I literally don't remember what the thing was now.
Wonder.
Well, maybe I'll actually make it to the fucking special circuit before we call it a night here. Let's see. See if I can do Macho Man without getting knocked out. Also, why is the joke supposed to be that he's lying about his age, or like I never understood why he has gray. He's fully gray with gray eyebrows at 28.
I don't know.
He's cursed.
I mean, people can be gray in their 20s.
They can definitely
Gray eyes.
start going gray, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody fully
Too much
gray
time
at
tanning.
28.
I 100% probably somebody has.
100% probably, huh?
Yeah.
There's a lot of confidence there, Eric. Son of a bitch.
1, 2, 3. Fight!
Of course, he'll get up on one, as he always does. Fucker.
Fight!
Ah, fuck. Don't.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't understand that thing. What do you do with that?
Fuck!
The lunging punch sucks because it's just a one-hit KO, but at least I understand what I'm supposed to do there. But when he gets into his, like, hardcore exercise routine mode, I have managed to hit him a few times during it, but it doesn't break him out of it right away. It's like you need to block and then hit and block and hit a couple of times, and you take damage by blocking his punches.
Super Macho Man.
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's mostly just that I do not understand what the path to victory is.
I'll watch the speedrun to see how the dude does it in 6 seconds or whatever.
Now I'm looking up the awkward sex scene from Indigo Prophecy. Set the
Oh my god.
It's so amazing.
One, two, three. Fight!
I guess it's just the awkward romance scene. awkward sex.
No, there is a sex scene in the
There is a
European
sex scene,
version.
isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not said to love TKO.
Oh.
The sex scene is later on between the when he's after the main character is dead. They have sex on the train. But there is no Teddy Pendergrass involved in that, which is a shame because most things are better with Teddy Pendergrass.
True.
Well, I guess I think I may finally know what to do about that move. Block hit like 4 times. Take some damage. I got 2 more tries before I'm out of juice for tonight.
Super Macho Man.
It's amazing how much goodwill Indigo Prophecy built up off of basically one great scene.
Like I mean, like the first hour.
I would say the first hour.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I had full health.
Alright, I have to turn this off now. I'm just watching Teddy Pendergrass live performances. Ugh. Few people could sting himself into a sweat the way that guy could. It's really incredible.
1, 2, fight!
Alright, 1 time down. Oh, you can get health back by jamming the buttons when the other guy's down?
You didn't know that?
Nope. Not that it matters when I keep getting hit by the one-hit KO punch.
Yeah. It's not a lot of health, but it helps.
Well, it depends on how long
I'll
the
take
guy's
anything I
down.
can get right now.
Bruisers have the most angular butts. Pretty wild.
They work hard for those butts.
Oh, bruise. Oh.
Bruisers.
You know what I'm talking about. The bruisers.
Yeah, they got ankle butts.
Ankle?
Angle.
Angled.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know, ankle butts. It's down to their ankles.
Okay, I knocked it down a second time. If I can just not get knocked down by his charge punch, maybe I stand a chance.
Which bruiser are you on now?
The second one.
Alright, folks, that's it for me. I gotta go fight a bunch of robots with some people.
Okay.
Alright.
Yo,
So, have a good Thanksgiving. I will talk
too.
to you all
You
later.
Yep.
I
Good
fucked
luck
it up.
punching.
I fucked it
Thanks
up.
for whatever
I could've
game
had
you
it.
gave me. I'll look in a minute.
Yeah. It's spoilers. It's one of the ones we discussed yesterday.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured.
I
Yeah.
sent you an email, Alex, about stuff.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I just see it right now. Okay. Okay. After I do this raid, I'll look at it.
Yep.
So. Okay. All right. Bye,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Alright, this is my last chance for tonight.
Fight!
Oh yeah, because you don't have the day off tomorrow, hey Mike.
Not this time.
Because it's just Thursday.
That's right.
They already.
Yeah.
I actually avoided his attack one time.
Good job, buddy.
Son of a bitch.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you got it. That's how you do it.
1. Fight!
Alright, knocked it out once. Haven't taken a fall myself. Forgot to do the thing to get health back.
One, two, three.
Oh, I need that hand.
It's just instinctual for me to dodge left or right because I think I played so much NES Punch Out instead of hitting down to duck, and that's why I keep getting fucked up by his corkscrew, tornado punch, or whatever the fuck it's called. How you doing, Mike?
I'll let you know soon.
He was doing really good, but then he got elbowed
Yeah.
in the hand, and we kind of took a turn.
My biggest problem with the charge punch that he does is I don't really know when it's going to come out.
It happens really fast.
All right. It doesn't have a tell for it. Like, he jumps back, but if you made the wrong decision at or around the time that he jumps back, you can't avoid it.
Also, because of the way his body moves when you get him in the stun state, if one of your hands is knocked out, then you just can't hit him, and it sucks.
Ugh. Alright, this is it. We're both down to our last knockdown. Means he's probably going to hit me with a one-hit punch. I'm not even sure I have enough time left to win this fight.
I mean, the speedrun guide beat him in that much time, so...
Ah. What?
Ah, shit. Come
it
on.
didn't work that time!
Yeah, that's...
Why didn't it work? The block and hit that I was... What?
Ugh. Alright, are we calling it a night here, Mike?
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're starting Sticksmas next week, but,
No.
No, we're doing... What are we doing next week?
We were going to play some Forza next week.
That's
but
right,
if we're ready-
Forza.
What's the next week?
Forza Horizon 5 next week, and
We'll see.
Sticksmas the week after.
If somebody wants to do Sticksmas stuff, we can do that instead. I don't know. But
If
No,
I
we
read
should
it.
play. I downloaded all 100 gigs of that fucking thing,
Okay.
so we should play it.
I don't know. Have you played any of that, Mike?
I played a bunch of it.
Okay.
I
Good.
think it's really fun.
I haven't played
Good.
any
I
of
think
it.
it's the exact same game as last time, but with a better looking world.
Is there stone walls for me to break?
There are a few, but they are few and far between.
Well, I'm gonna
That's-
say goodnight to the audience if there is one right now.
Good night to the audience.
Good night to the audience.
Yes, good night to
There
everyone.
are more
unless you get
people
to it.
watching now than there were earlier.